Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So as you can see, I have this look right here. This eye look is everything. I feel like this is beautiful, perfect for a beautiful summer night because of the beautiful pop of color, of course, and it's nice and smoky. And I used the Morphe Hot Spot palette, which is this one right here. You guys, a couple of you were asking me to create another look with this palette because there aren't that many. So I mean, why not? So I figured I would come up with one, and this is what I came up with. So if you guys want to see more, leave me a comment down below. But if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're just gonna jump right into today's video. As you can see, I have my eyebrows already filled in. I have my eyes prepped and ready. For my brows, I did use the Makeup Revolution pomade, and for my eyes and to clean up my brows, I used the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium. And for today's eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Morphe Hot Spot palette. I did use this already in a different video, but I used right here. And today I was actually requested in that video and another video to maybe like create something with the nice like pinky corally, I don't know, they're more like on the pinky reddish peachy side. I don't know, what do you guys think? I honestly feel like that's more peachy. This is more like on the coral, like very bright pink, hot pink coral. This one's more on the red side. So I figured I would use those and then maybe add like some of these browns or something. So that's the plan. I don't know what the eye's going to look like, but we're just gonna jump right in. I'm going to grab my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to start off with this shade right here. This one is Caffeine Buzz, which is this one right there. I'm going to use that one first, and again, I'm using the Morphe M441. I am going to apply this right here in the transition area as the first shade to help us out once we apply all the other shadows, just to blend everything out nicely. Okay, and this is a nice color. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It's a nice in between brown, which is nice. We always want one of those. It's not super warm either, which is good. Kind of looks like a pukey brown. I don't know. I'm really bad at describing color sometimes, guys, so be easy on me when I'm like describing a color. So just blend that out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go into Coral Divine, which is this one right here. Or actually, I think this is Coral Dive-In. So I'm going to go in with that one. I'm going to apply that right over the brown. Alright, so that's what we have so far since we just started. Alright, now I think I'm going to grab this brush here. This is a Sigma Small Tapered Blending E45 brush, which is this one right there. So I'm going to grab Spotted right here and Off the Grid right there. And I'm going to go on the outer V and see how that applies. Not bad, not bad. I may want to go in with something a little bit darker, but we can gradually go into a darker color. So let me lay this one down first, and I'm also applying this right into the crease. I'm going to grab a little bit of All Night Long, so which is this one right here, and I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go in right here and also give a little definition to the crease. So start off with a little bit and then add as much as you want. You don't want to go in heavy right away, especially if it's the first time you're using any eyeshadow. You know, you want to slowly build up the shadow to your liking. I'm gonna go right back into the Morphe M441 brush, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of Coral Dive-In, which is that one again, which is the one we use in the transition area. And I'm just going to blend that out. All right, so here comes the fun part. I want to go in with this beautiful, and I know you guys love this shadow because I love it. This one right here, it's like a beautiful hot pink coral. I don't know what you call it, but this is called Heated Up, and this is about to literally take this eye look, hopefully, to another level. This is just such a pretty shade in the palette. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And just pack it on. I'm actually using a Sigma Blending E25 brush. You can also grab like a flat shader brush and pack it on, but I'm just gonna grab this one. I feel like it'll pack it on a little bit better and then blend it at the same time. Of course, this shadow has some fallout, but it's to be expected. To add a little bit on this eye. Well, not a little bit. I'm gonna even it out so we don't look crazy. I recommend, like, if you're gonna use this brush or like a blending brush, I would apply it and blend it like this and then pack on. Just so you have, you know, you lay something down first and then it's easier to just pack it on because you already did the blending and it's not going to take away the shadow that you're packing on. Because I want this color to pop. Like, I just want this color to I want this color to look exactly the way it looks in the pan. Like, this color is beautiful. I definitely feel like this color is going to stain my eyelids. So if you guys own this palette and you guys use this shade, don't be surprised if it stains, because this pigmented of a shade, I mean, like, it's gonna stain. Like, I know it. I think I'm gonna grab this little brush right here. This one is a BH Cosmetics brush. It's part of their set. And I'm actually gonna go in with this shade right here. This one is called Fire Starter. And I'm gonna grab that shade with this brush and apply it right in between both of these colors. So there's a little bit of a gradient right there. And you don't see where one ends and one begins. That's pretty, I like that. It just looks like a gradient, you know? There you go, like it's transitioning from the darker to the like dark brown, from the red, coral, whatever you want to call it, to the brown. So we're gonna do that. And let's see what else. These have a lot of pickup, not gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this color and use this brush. This is the BH Cosmetics 10 brush. And I'm gonna grab Spotted and Off the Grid, which is these two shades here, and tap off whatever's on there. And I'm just going to go over right here on that dark outer V. Just see how that looks. Just blend that shade in circle motion like that and into the crease. I don't know, I'm just playing. I don't even know what I'm doing. Yes, I'm going to go right back in to All Night Long, and I'm just going to apply a little bit more over here. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of Heated Up with that blending brush. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna leave it just like this. And now what I'm gonna do is I am going to go off camera and clean all of this fallout off my face, apply some lashes, and I don't know, I'm debating on whether or not I want to apply a wing to this look, but we shall see when I get back. Alright guys, so as you can see, I finished applying my lashes. I went in with some Kiss number 11s, and now we are just going to jump right onto the face primer. So for face primer today, I am going to be using the Catrice Cosmetics 1 Minute Face Perfector Magic Finish Effect, which is this right here. I just picked this up. Let's see what the back says. This is a one fits all. It's a moussey face perfector, ensures flawless mattified complexion and natural makeup finish. Makes pores visibly disappear. Color adapts to any skin tone. Use as makeup or primer. That's pretty cool. So let's open this baby up, and ooh, this is moussey, 100% moussey. That's what it looks like. Alright, so I'm going to apply this right here around the nose. I also have a little bit of redness, not too much today, but I usually have some redness there, and I just realized I still have some eyeshadow on the side of my nose. Alright, so I took that off, but I'm going to apply a little bit of this moussey primer. I'm just like pressing it in at the same time. And I don't know how much to use. I'm just like literally grabbing a little bit, but it is very moussey and creamy. I really don't know. I don't think I've used a moussey primer. And I'm also applying this right here. It says to use as makeup, so I'm going to add a little bit right here on the little freckles that I have on my nose. I mean, it doesn't fully cover it up, but I mean, I don't know if I would use this as makeup, to be honest with you. Like, just apply this and go? I don't think so. But so far, I mean, it's there. I applied it. But I am going to add a little bit of this. This is the LA Girl Pro Prep HD High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. And I'm just going to apply this on the outer perimeter of the face. Alright, so now that's done, I am going to go in with this foundation. I haven't used this foundation in a while. Now that I'm a little darker, I'm hoping that this will, you know, match me. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Classic Tan. So I'm going to grab my Real Technique sponge and just apply a little bit of the foundation onto the sponge and just start blending it out. Alright, the foundation's not terrible. The color, not bad. I think I can work with this one now that I'm a little darker. For concealer, I'm going to grab this one right here. This is the Revlon Candid, and I have the shade 30 Light Medium. I honestly did not like it the first time I used it and tested it out, but I'm going to give it another try just because, I don't know, sometimes you don't like things right away, and the next time you try it, you end up liking it. Even though this is a little too light, but we're gonna see how this works out. You can always add something else to make it a little bit less bright. But yeah, that is super bright. Alright, so I think if I do like it right now, I might pick up a shade or two after this one. But I'm gonna blend it out with the Real Technique sponge. I don't remember why I didn't like this one. I think I didn't like the way like it's set and everything. I felt like it was drying. I think that's why. And I'm not a fan of a dry under eye because it's just not, it doesn't look good. Who wants a dry under eye, you know? But it's not as bright as I thought it was going to be when she blended out. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit on the chin, nose, forehead. Alright, so now to cream contour. I'm going to grab this one right here. This is the L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Honey. I'm going to go in with this brush right here from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to blend this out. And to finish blending that out, I'm going to grab my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to go over and just blend it out with the sponge. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is set my under eye. I'm going to go in with this one from Revlon. This is the Candid Photo Ready Anti-Pollution Setting Powder. And this one is in the shade 001. Alright, so for bronzer, I'm going to go in with this one from CoverGirl. This is the True Blend Serving Sculpt palette, and this is in the shade Bloom Babe. And I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light brush, and I'm just grabbing the bronzer from the palette, and I just like to stamp the powder before I go in and blend it. Alright, so jumping right back into the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to grab this brush from BH Cosmetics, and it's a pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with All Night Long, and I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line. So all I'm going to do is just trace it, you know, just go over the line like that. And I recommend a pencil brush because it's like having a pencil. So you're just going to trace your lower lash line, and there you go. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this brush right here. You guys, this brush is amazing. This is the Morphe M562 brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Fire Starter, which is this one right here. And with the brush, this is just going to like dust this on super lightly and blend it out. Oh my god, it does such a good job with this brush. And I'm just applying that right over that brown. Oh, I love this brush. I love how it just blends the color. It's not super intense. Alright, so even though I really like the way the eyes look, I am going to add a little bit of this shade right here. This one is called Flaunt. And I think I'm going to add a little bit right here in the inner corner, but also blend it in towards the shadow, the lid. And I'm using a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH41 brush. And I know I just got some fallout there, but I'm just gonna dust that off. So you know what? Let me add a little bit of powder before I go in again with the shadow. Alright, so lesson learned. Apply some setting powder before going in with the shadow. Alright, so I think that's all I'm gonna do. I tried. I don't want to mess up my face or whatever, so let me remove this right here. Alright, so that's what we have right now. I am going to add a little bit of blush, and I think I'm going to go in with this one right here from CoverGirl as well. This is part of the palette right there, and why not? I'm going to use the Shade and Light Kat Von D brush. I'm just going to apply that going back. I feel like that's too much, but we are going to blend that out. So I'm just going to flip the brush blend that out. Okay. Looks good. Gives me a little bit of color. Not too much, but a little hint of color on the cheeks. And I just like to bring it back like onto the bronzer and just, you know, more of a lift. You guys, you didn't remind me about highlighter. I almost ended the look without it. So now I'm going to grab this one right here. You guys, I just did like a first impressions on the Revolution Pro products that they just came out with, and I am obsessed, like ridiculously obsessed. I can't say anything bad, like I can't say anything bad about those products that I tried. If you haven't seen it, I will have it for you at the end of the video. Definitely check it out. The products that I purchased were amazing. So I have to, well, I've been totally obsessed with the highlighter in this right here. This is the Sculpt and Glow Contour and Highlight Palette, and it is so good, you guys. It is amazing. I'm going to grab this Milani all over blending brush and just apply this right here. This is so pretty. Look at that. This is gorgeous. I love this highlighter. I know a lot of people are gonna love this line, like the products that you guys came out with, Makeup Revolution, like amazing. I honestly like love them. It looks just so beautiful. Do you see that? It just catches light. Do you see? Oh, it's like light bounces off of this highlight. It is gorgeous. So good, and you really don't need much. It's literally like the littlest bit, and it is gorgeous. Like, I'm just going over it because I don't know, I love this. I can also apply that right here. Just highlight, highlight, highlight all over, just because I want to. Ugh, do you see that? What? Let me blend this out nicely. This is pretty, pretty, pretty. I love this. This is so gorgeous. I love it. I'm going to apply a little bit on the collarbone. Ooh. I'm having way too much fun right now with this highlighter, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. It looks like I'm like a wet glow. Like, do you see that? Yeah. All right. I need to put that down because highlighter right now is dangerous for me right now because it's just so good right now. That one is amazing. All right, so for lips, you guys, I am going to go in with my favorite. This is the MAC lip liner in the shade Soar. For lipstick, I'm gonna grab this one right here from Maybelline. This is Baddest Beige. And these right here from Maybelline, I mean, Maybelline never disappoints me with their lip product. They're so good. And this is super creamy and it's just really nice. I like this. And I'm also gonna go in with a lip gloss. This is the Catrice Volumizing Lip Booster. So let's see how this works. It's clear with a little hint of pink. There. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just set my face real quick, and that is that. All right, you guys, so this is the final look right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I honestly feel like this is like the perfect summer night look. If you're going on a date, if you're going out to dinner, this is nice because it has a little bit of pop of color, nice for the summertime, and it's also like a nice smoky eye. So it's, you know, it gives it a little something, you know, pop of color with the smoky eye, you know, the little combo, and I really do like it. I would definitely wear this on a night out, and I just might do that one day because I have hopefully soon a date night with my man coming up soon. We haven't done that in a while, so it's, you know, time for that. So yeah, I think this would be something that I would definitely do for our date night, and it's really easy and it wasn't hard. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know you guys wanted to see another look with this palette, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!